Yo guys, this is Jiffy Pop 3 coming to you live with a new Clash Royale video series that I am starting where I plan on showing you some gameplay of some random decks I'm gonna be creating, and I'm gonna use them to see if you guys would be interested in trying these decks out for yourself if you're looking to push some trophies or just try and maybe get out of your arena into the next arena. As you can see, I'm in arena 10, so 3,014 trophies. I don't do that bad. I'm just an average player. I'm not high up the leaderboards. I figure I could give you guys like an average person's perspective on some new decks and stuff. So yeah, let's get it on. So the deck I'm gonna be using today is one that I've been using for a while. It's a graveyard freeze elite barb deck. Pretty versatile. It's got tons of air defenses, for lava hounds, but it's also, very good when you can use the elite barbs towards, taking on the bigger tanks like maybe golems or giants or something like that. So yeah, that's the deck I'm using today. So let's get into some games. So we got our first game against Marlboro from Imperial. It's a decent starting hand. I'm going to play the Musketeer from the back. Actually play it this way. He played that baby dragon pretty good. He's got an Inferno dragon as well. Pretty big push by this dude. Shouldn't be too bad of an exchange. I'm going to drop a graveyard here. See what we can do with this, especially since we'll drop the zap on that Ice Golem. I'm not worried about those. He placed those in the wrong spot. Looks like this exchange, I might 153. Alright, nice. That's a good exchange there. He played a little too aggressive with that exchange. So I took an easy first crown. About a minute in. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that Ice Wizard. Alright, so we're going to reset. We're going to do the same thing as before. He's going to play the... I'm not worried about that. My tower should be able to take that down. I'm going to play the Musketeer down this way. Well, he's going to probably try and do the same thing. So I'll throw the elites down there. He's going to go for this big push. Try and drop a freeze here. We took that second tower. We'll let this go for a sec. I'm going to drop a zap real quick. I'm going to take a little bit of damage from that Ice Wizard. That's alright. Just going to drop a miner down. He just about got that tower, but that's alright. We got his king down to 1,116, so that's pretty good. He's going to play a lot of those, but I'm not truly worried about those. Drop down the Musketeer with a graveyard over here. Get the freeze spell ready. Drop the freeze spell on the king tower. He took my one tower down. It's alright. At least gotta make sure we're taking out this. I neglected this one side over here. Looks like he's gonna get a pretty good push on that king tower of mine. Sorry, he's got the miner going down on the king tower. I'm going to throw a mega minion on him. Alright, if he's going to do that, I'll drop the elites on the other side. All they need is a couple of swings, and that looks like it happens, and that's it's going to be a good game. I'll drop a good game on the guy. That was a pretty good game. Let it go, let it slip in the middle there for a sec, but he was trying that same push over and over again, so I really wasn't too worried about that exchange. So it was a good first 3-crown win. As I said before the game started, he didn't have a lava hound or anything, but he had a couple flyers. I neutralized them pretty good. So let's get into battle number 2. See what we can do here against 2000 P from somewhere in Asia. It's not bad. Alright, we'll start off the same. Start off with a musketeer in the back. Scout him out here. He's going to play a princess. Let it fire first. I'll throw some minions on there. We'll drop a graveyard early here. See what we can do. If I could drop this freeze down. You can get a little bit of damage here. Nothing crazy, man. He's got some elites coming down the way here. I'll take that knight damage. I'll drop my elites here. Yeah, he's going to take that tower. That was a little too aggressive by me. It's an alright start, though. Deck's got good pushing power. All I need him to do is make a mistake. Now that I know he has elite barbs, I could be on the defensive for a bit. Try and bait out those elite barbs, see what he does. I'm not worried about that mega minion. If it takes some initial damage before the bridge, you can actually take it out. Well, now that the knight, it's going to get a swing because that knight kind of pushed. That's not what I was expecting. Again, you know, I'm going to have to drop a freeze here to protect this tower. My elite barbs weren't on a good cycle, so I couldn't defend against them. So far, this guy's putting in some good work on me. So game's not over. Get it to double elixir, see what we can do. Should be able to stop this, no touch. Alright, we'll drop this graveyard over here. Get ready for those elite barbs. That's what I figured was gonna happen. Throw it on a freeze. See if I could get some quick tower damage. There, that princess went down. That was good. I took down that first tower. Still a little bit behind here though, because he's got, you know, I got 570 left on my tower. Ah, Inferno Dragon. I was not expecting that. That's an interesting card. He saved that to the end here. I should be able to take it out, no problem though. He's going to play his elites on the corner. I'll play my elites on defense. I'll drop a graveyard down. Drop a freeze. Not going to be able to do much damage here. That quick princess, that's going to do a little bit too much significance here. We have to go on one final push here. See if we can quickly take this tower out. He's gonna throw the laughing face. Yes, that's real disrespectful. There's no reason to do that. It was a good game. I'm not even gonna throw him a good game though. Usually when they throw the laughing face, I like to throw out a thanks, just to kind of catch them off guard, because they're expecting, you know, they're laughing at your face. But if you throw the thanks out, they kind of, you know, hopefully they leave a little confused. But all right, let's get into one last battle here, see if we could pull out a win. That was a good game. He overwhelmed me real good in the beginning. Not much I could do. Came back and took the one tower. That's all right. So we got the king, Frederick Games. So we'll split the archers this time, since we got the. I think they usually split the archers. See what he's gonna play. We'll drop an ice wizard early on. Ice wizards are usually annoying to play with. I don't usually like to stack elixir like this, but I'll drop a mega minion on. I actually don't have my elites, so this is gonna be like real tough to defend. I want to see if I can put my musketeer in the back here, and of course it's not gonna do too much damage. I didn't have my elites prepared for that. That was a horrible cycle. Had elites on the last chance here. He's got a skeleton army. I'm gonna miss some of them, but got just enough so that they're not gonna touch my tower. Let's see if we can reset here, get some elixir, so that we can prepare for ooh, he's got a hog rider and some minions. That's interesting. Drop the mega down. I don't usually have That's not good to have the elites down, because then he can play his. Yeah, he's gonna play his now to counter my tower. I'm gonna have to drop a graveyard down. I don't typically drop graveyard down in defense, but in this instance I'm gonna have to, just to make sure he can't touch my tower. Sometimes you just gotta, you gotta do what you gotta do here. Yeah, he's gonna drop that skeleton army again. Now that I know his cycle's off a little, I can drop my elites. Hopefully they get to the tower. I can freeze those, so they should be able to take that tower down. I wasn't expecting that ice wizard, but we were able to take that tower down. That was pretty good. Drop a musketeer in the back here. Zap this down. Freeze those elites. Drop my own elites to take this guy out so he doesn't do too much damage. He's going to take that tower. Oh man, 5 health on that tower. Yeah, I figured that. That miner's attacking my musketeer, so that was a good. Should be able to take these guys out no problem. Drop a graveyard here. Throw some minions in the back. I'll take a little bit of damage here. That wasn't what I was expecting. We got a freeze though, so I should be able to freeze this up. He's gonna drop that ice wizard again. And I'm not even gonna get 1 hit off. That was bad. That should be the game here. Not much I can do here. Yeah. Oh well. That was a good game. I almost had him. He dropped that ice wizard just in time to save himself. But if that weren't the case, then I could have had 2 good wins there. That was unfortunate. But still, wasn't a bad game all in all. So yeah, that was my first video in this new series using this deck here. Feel free to copy it if you like. If you got any suggestions for decks, or maybe some tweaks I could do to this one, make this one a little better. You saw some gameplay. If you like it, go for it. I'm open for your comments. Anything, man. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and if you liked that video, hit the like button. If you disliked it, dislike it. But, either way, don't forget to hit that subscribe, because that helps out a lot. Thanks, and